So this is what the one-dimensional array is. Now I want to move towards the 2D array, that is the two-dimensional array. So how we can declare the two-dimensional array in Java? So it is very simple. Let me save this program as arraydemo9.java. Now I want to demonstrate you the concept of that is two-dimensional array. So how we can declare the two-dimensional array? It is very simple. You can write array that is 2 times is equal to new integer of, suppose if you write here 4 and 3, then it says that there are 4 rows and 3 columns, and each and every value has default value that is 0. Even you can declare in Java, there is a wonderful thing is what? Suppose if you are writing arr2 array is equal to, and you are giving directly initialization. So for each row, you can write the different number of columns. For each row, you can write the different number of columns in Java. That is the wonderful thing over here. Let me give the example. For example, 1, 2, 3, that is 4, 5, and 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I want to check what is the size of, that is what is the length of this both array. So this array has 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, and 4. But in each and every row, the length of the column is different. This has 1 column, this has 2 column, this has 3 column, and this has 4 column. Here, each and every row has the same number of columns. This is the difference between these two declarations. Suppose if you want to get the length, then you can write system.out.println. If you write here that is arr.length, then you will get here that is the 4 row. If you write here that is arr2.length, then also you will get the 4. Why? Because this arr2 has also 4 row. So whenever you run this, you will get 4, 4. So you can compile this Java C arraydemo9.java, and you can write Java arraydemo9. See 4, 4. It means this has the 4 row, this also has the 4 row. In which situation this both are different? Suppose if you want arr of 0.length, it means in the first row how many columns are there? Arr of 0 will give me the length of the column in the first row, and here if you write arr2 of 0.length, then you will get the length of the first row in the second array. So it is 1 over here and it is 3 over here. So you will get 3 and 1. So whenever you compile and run, you will get 3 and 1. Suppose if you copy this and you paste over here, and if you print here that is arr of 1, 2, and 3, and this is arr2 of 1, 2, and 3. See, there are two different array. But both the array has different number of columns. In the first array, columns are fixed. In the second array, columns are not fixed. You can say arr of 0.length, it means the length of the first row in first matrix. So in first array, the length is 3 columns, but here in arr2, length is 1. So if you write arr2 of 0.length, then the first row length, so this is used to get the length of the column, and if you write directly arr.length, then you will get the length of the row. So this is the way you can get this. Now I want to print the content. So how we can print this? Very simple. Suppose I am writing here integer I equal to 0, I less than arr2.length. It means this loop will run up to number of rows in the second array. So there are 4 rows, so it will run 4 times. Now I am writing here for integer j equal to 0, j less than ARR2 of I dot length. It means ARR2 is my second array. ARR2 of I means 0 dot length. So it will run one time first time, second time it will run two times, third time it will run three times, fourth time it will run four times. So my this J loop will run every time differently. Why? Because length of column in second array is different every time. Now here you can write system.out.print ARR2 of I. You can write space and here you can write system.out.println. Here you need to write ARR2 of I of j. So whenever you write ARR2 of I of j, you will get the row and column both. See here, this is interestingly printing the triangle. Why? Because this array, first row has one column, second row has two column, third row has three column, and fourth row has four column. And that is the reason why my this inner loop is running first time one time, second time two time, and third time three time, and fourth time four time. And that is the reason why I'm getting a triangle over here. In short, we can say that length property is used to get the length, that is, if it is a two-dimensional array, then it returns the row. And if you write here ARR of 0 dot length, then it will give you length of the columns in the first row. If it is a ARR3, then in fourth row, number of columns you will get using the dot length property.